I can't take any more, Dan. I honestly can't take it. It's almost like there's a massive competition, and it's kind of worldwide. You know, let's see who can be the top tyrant this week. You know, let's see who's going to be number one. And Drakeford's up there, but it's like Drakeford, Sturgeon and Johnson are all they kind of follow each other, you know, and it's like a competition to see who can do it first, who dares to do it first, who's got the biggest, you know...
And I guess the difference with Drakeford and Sturgeon, Dominique, is they don't give a damn about the economy because it actually suits their political purpose to drive our economy into the ground.
Exactly. It suits their political arguments, and it also suits their political narrative of doing whatever it takes to stop the spread of this virus. But do you know what? I actually thank Sturgeon and I thank Drakeford for doing that, because it's proven that vaccine passports don't work.
That's true.
So obviously it doesn't work. They did the same in France. They closed nightclubs for 4 weeks. Having stringent vaccine passports. My friend, who is in Paris right now, actually, he says it's literally like a hellhole there. It's really quite oppressive. Doesn't work, clearly.
Amy Nicole, can you see any reason why the Welsh First Minister, Mark Drakeford, would close nightclubs from December the 27th?
I can, actually. I think if there's one narrative, it's a narrative that we're living with COVID and we need to do what we can to live with COVID. And I think that, you know, when you talk about this narrative of terror and fear, all they're doing is, if there's a competition, if there's a competition of these people, it's a competition to protect public health. And
OK, that means...
come on.
But that means nightclubs close for good.
No, it doesn't mean they're closed for good. It doesn't mean they're
never going to open again.
Look, we are just doing what we need to do, because if every single person in Wales gets Omicron, there's going to be a big problem for Welsh hospitals, is there not?
Carol, help me, help me.
Welsh hospitals are not overwhelmed, though.
No, but they will be.
Patients in hospital have actually declined.
Did you just listen to my interview with Angelique, who said in South Africa the deaths remain incredibly low? There's no increase in hospitalisation.
It's a mild disease.
It's a mild disease for the majority of people, but there's still a minority. And if it's highly transmissible, and there's still a minority of people, that's enough people.
You know what that's called, Amy? You know what that's called? The winter flu. And we've been learning to live with that since
Dan, if the entire population had winter flu, then there would be a problem for hospitals.
That can't be about public health. If they're shutting everything down again and ruining people's businesses, they're causing so much grief for people. Mental health issues are through the roof. People can't work. They're so uncertain about everything, and it's completely and totally unnecessary. And as Dominique says, like in France, especially, where they've had vaccine passports...
Since July.
Pass sanitaire. Since July, and then suddenly they closed down the nightclubs.
I know, but we know what vaccine passports are about. It's blackmail. It's blackmail.
But that's the end game, though, Dan. That must be the end game.
Well, of course
that must be what they're trying to instigate.
They want a 100% vaccinated population, absolutely. Yeah.